Alright people, this is another reaction video. This is for ZYAN's album, KONNAKOL. That's the name of the album. So I was making some research to find out what the name meant. And for what I found, it says that is the art of performing complex rhythms vocally. It's somehow like an Indian percussion thing. Is my understanding that whenever you make the rhythms with your voice and you use syllables rather than the whole sentence, that's the percussion that it's building for Konnakool. So that is the meaning for it. And without any further to say, this is track number 1. This is called Nusrat. All right, this is good. You hear that? You're hearing what he's saying with his voice, that he's saying da da da, that, those syllables, that's Konnakool. That's the name of the album. You hear that? Okay, you hear that in the background that says ba da da ba. That's the name of the album. So this first verse, it's kind of interesting because it's talking about optimism. It looks like he's saying that even when people looks at him in a way, he's still, not that he doesn't care about what people is thinking or saying about him, is that he's kind of optimistic. There had been some changes, I guess, and that's what he's decided to do, to be an optimist. The sounds he is making with his voice, those are the percussions. Still, percussions is talking about specific instruments. The instruments are basically old instruments. We can say drums, tambourines, that type of instruments. They're called percussions because they build their own sound when you hit them. So that's basically the reason for the percussion. Okay, these lyrics are really nice. He's talking about supporting someone, being there for this person. So that's really nice. Here is the thing about the instrumental. When it drops from the very beginning, that is kind of slow. And then it drops into this bunch of instruments that are building up into a different tone. That is the whole thing of the album title. Basically, all the instruments that belong to specific places. So there are instruments that may belong to or originated from India, or they have their specific sounds in Latin America. The thing about an album is that it has to say something like a story, but aside the story, it has to have a meaning, instrumentally, vocally, and all of that. Wow. What an incredible song. I love this song. I really like that he is already starting with the first song, or the intro, we may say, because this is very short. It's like 2 minutes and a half. But he's starting showing what the title of the album is. I mean, I feel the title is too complicated, and probably lots of people are not going to take the time so they can find out what is the title about. But you know, when you take the time to find out what the meaning of something weird is from an artist, it's going to make sense for the rest of the album. We're going to move to track number 2, in folk. Listen to the beginning of this song. He's taking like a lot of effort in showing the percussions, even if it takes only 1 or 2 seconds so he can show what the meaning of the title is. That is it. That is great because it shows he putting a great effort for this album. So probably this must be personal for him. I don't go into saying that that personal for them because I don't know. But when you work this hard and when you work this thoroughly on what you're saying, it does show that it might be personal for you. Try, but it ain't easy leaning all the way out. Swimming through seas with trees right now. Come and kiss me under these clouds. Wouldn't you do it? That's an amazing line. Probably he's more secure. He feels more positive about everything that he's saying. And you know what they say, whenever you believe it, it actually happens. So that's where the saying comes from, that fake it till you make it. But maybe he's more secure than how he was before. That leads to the beginning of the album saying that changes might have happened with him. So that's really nice. There's a lot of things that he's trying to say with these songs. Okay, yes, you gotta be really attentive when you listen to these songs because when he's singing the syllables, when he's telling the syllables, instruments are started to fall in between. So you can hear the instrument that is pulling back and forth with the syllable, which is causing the percussion. So it's really well thought out, you know? This is really, really well worked out. What is wrong? What is right? No advice that divide. Listen to the instrument. There's a lot of detail to the instruments in this album. Now, the other thing about these songs is that they're very catchy and they're very short. This is a really good second song. This album is going so well. And it's also 2 minutes and 43 seconds. That's perfect. That's how it should be. So let's go to track number 3, Used to the Blues. Cigarette don't hit me like it used to. I'ma get so blessed, evil finds a way. Girl, I reading my mind, chilling at night. Cigarette don't hit me like it used to. Cigarettes don't hit me like they used to. You see, changes. That's what this whole thing is about. Probably this is about changes. I'm not gonna go that deep into saying soul changes or nothing like that. Probably decisions had been made and changes had happened from those decisions. And the contrast is that it doesn't feel the same way because I mean obviously everything is evolving, and as you're growing you're going to experience different things. So it doesn't taste the same way. Cigarettes don't taste as they used to. So changes. That these songs are really good. Now, what I like about this is the chorus. The chorus is very peaceful, but when you can hear and understand his words, his songs are better. His tone is very peaceful. I love this. I'm used to the blues. Pocket full of matches, careful not to spill it. Girl, I lean at my side, setting me lies, setting me true. Hollow as a steel drum. Instruments. You see what I'm saying? Even the references for whatever he's trying to say with the lyrics, they're going back to the same thing. Now, I really like the chorus on this. It's very peaceful. I love it. This song is incredible as well. These songs are really good. Now, the thing about the rhythm is that because of the rhythm having these many instruments, it builds up that ambience that makes the song being really catchy. Now, I feel like probably there should have been more promotion for this album. And an album that is so thoroughly worked out as this one, I think it deserves. the promotion so it can get there where it has to be. That's amazing. Wow, that was amazing. Did you listen to the drums? I feel like when this album was being produced, probably they were trying to keep his voice clear and they were trying to make space for the instruments, for the sounds. So you hear what I'm saying? Drums, percussions. The next one it's called Sideways. You're so revealing. Your body away from mine. Yeah, you package with love. You never get enough. Okay, this one sounds really different from the last three. This is more revealing. Okay, we're talking about a person who's not paying attention to you, a person that is faded from their relationship. That's why he says that there's distance in bed, there's like a void in bed, and the person is looking at the ceiling, is not paying attention, and will pay attention until it's gone, which sad and pathetic, but that's how it is. The lyrics in this song are insane. These lyrics are really good. I'm just looking at you sideways, face to face. I'm just looking at you sideways, sideways, sideways. Then dangle your words like diamonds. You never get enough for what you want. You play games with love until it's gone. Wow, that's amazing. These lyrics are really good. What an incredible song. I think this was the lead single out of this record. Wow. What an amazing song. Do you have any idea how many people are going to relate to this song? I miss seeing your legs on the pillowcase. Wow, that's incredible. Are these songs written by him? I mean, whenever I see any interviews with this kid, he seems to be very serious. But if these lyrics are written by him, he takes relationships very seriously, right? I'm not gonna say that this is my favorite one up to right now because all of them are really good, but probably this is the most complete one. This was a good idea for a single, so this is really good. Let's go to track number 5, Fifth Elements. It's gonna be easy in the wash, give me a devotion, this is dusk, when I feel like you know everything I want from you. Any other body makes me feel big, it's this. Wow. He likes... Yeah, this guy might be very serious with his relationships. It looks like he's very willing and he's given when he's in a relationship. For what the lyrics are saying is like he spends a lot when it comes to their relationship. He's always waiting, he's always giving, and even when he's aware of the relationship not working, he's still waiting for more. Now, the other thing about this song is that this song has the same rhythm as the first three. So he is back. He's actually telling a story with this, but I think it's very personal in case he's written these songs. And what he's trying to say probably is the way he is in relationships or how supportive he is with these things even when they're failing this much. So yeah, this might be very personal for him. What an incredible album. I love this album. I'm gonna buy this physically. I'm gonna buy this CD. At the end of the day, we can kiss beyond the way. Looking outside that window, but I've been here before. Now it's getting better. Give me your devotion. caught in the wave. Well, he keeps waiting for everything he gives to be reciprocated. That's sad. You know, for someone to come and admit to these type of things or to being like this, I think is something to actually hands down to. I don't think many guys do this type of thing. I don't think many guys care about this type of thing. So when you come up front and you say, okay, this is what I am, mm, good for you. I mean, it is what it is. So this is a really catchy song as well. Wow, this album is going so well. Now let's see, we are 5 out of how many? 15? I love this album. Let's go to the next one. This is Prayers. I can provide what you need. You see, somehow it sounds needy, the meaning of the songs. Did you hear like the very beginning there were only syllables and there was something being told? I don't know what it said because the subtitles are not showing. The name of the album is being really respected from each one of these songs. Like I said, only Sideways is very different from the rest of them. The rest of them are very aligned to the same thing. That is the best way for his music to get across. This is going really nice. I've been thinking I'm still drinking. Wow, the sounds are amazing in these songs. I don't know what I like the most about this. If the lyrics, the sounds, how long do you think it took the production of this album um, to write the songs, to make the music, to build all of this instrumentation, to know which one was the proper one for each one of the songs, the melodies? How long do you think this took? This is incredible. It's a shame that he did not make a lot of promotion for this album. He should have. I think that's a flaw with the album. Wow. You shouldn't come undone now. Put your hands in mine. Prayers. Yeah, this one is ridiculously good. I really love the sound. I feel like even if you're not paying attention to the lyrics, it has the feeling in the music and the sounds, the production. This is genuinely a piece of art. Let's go to the next one. Track number 7. This is Side Effects. Know you feel it and you ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta go hide it, don't be faking. Gonna try to be the one for you. The side effects of love me. That's really nice. Side effects for what you consider to be flaws of you. That's a really good idea. So before we get together, you gotta know the side effects of me. I know I need to make changes. Mm, you see how given this guy is? Is that really how he is? That's really nice. You know, it's refreshing to hear someone admitting to this type of thing. It's impressive how catchy all of these songs are. They're very mellow, all of them. What an incredible project. I started by when I'm bored, times I wonder what for. Gonna try to be the one for you. We gon' get lost sometimes, we gon' get lost sometimes. Alright, yes, this sounds really needy, you know? When I'm bored, I like to start a fight. It's really weird to hear this from a guy. And I feel there might be two things that are happening within the whole meaning of the album. The first thing is changes, that he's changing a lot. And the other one is that he's trying to embrace those changes. It's like acceptance. It's like, this is what I've discovered about myself, and I need to accept it. Before I go this deep with you, you gotta know how I am, because I need you to accept that for what it is. Wow. So this guy is not only pretty, actually he's smart. This is really good. What an incredible song. Now, this one, it also sounds different than the rest of them. I think this one is more aligned with Sideways. This could easily be another single. I heard that he recently became a father, I think. That might be the reason for changes. So maybe he's seeing things from a different perspective. That's why he's accepting what he is. This is really good. 7 out of 15. Wow, he's a genius. Okay, this is track number 8, and Met Tonight. Body is sweaty, you're looking good tonight. You're looking for somebody that you met tonight. You're getting needed from the way you're touching on me. You're looking for somebody that you met tonight. Okay, this one's about a hookup. This is a one night stand. Uh, this is weird because the sound of this one, it doesn't sound like a pop sound. It sounds like a foreign sound. Maybe like Latin or I can get close enough, but it does sound foreign. Um, Maybe the reason why is because of the meaning of the lyrics, that he's saying he's talking about a nightstand. This has more rhythm than the rest of them. Looking eyes, wanna spend the night. No, I'm feeling there's something that's on the inside. Love you for the morning, from the way you're fucking on me. You give me a new way. Okay, yeah, this could be a really good single. I feel like the verses are very short, and the chorus is becoming very repetitive, just like a single. This could be a really good single. The thing that I should feel, it's all that I should need. Yeah, this could be a single. This is really good. This song is really catchy. I think this might be the next single. This is too different from the rest of the songs. This one doesn't make him sound so needy. It makes him sound more free, more release. Looking for a hookup and trying to go natural, spontaneous. It's very different from the rest of the songs. All right, this is track number 9, Fatal. Alright, so this one is very different as well. This one sounds more techno, probably. Sound is really catchy. Rhythm is different from the rest. This sounds more digitalized, to say it like that. But there is something to be said about all of these songs, and another thing why I feel all of these songs are working, and is the fact that all lyrics rhyme, all of them. I haven't heard one song where the lyrics, the phrases, and everything doesn't rhyme. So that's making the song sound more smooth for the ear. And there is something about some songs that sounds like from his previous albums, like from the first one. I don't know if all these songs are recent, if they were kind of saved like in the repertoire, but they have that sound like they don't belong to this record. You take too long, you take my peace of mind. This one I feel is very aligned to the previous one, to Meet Tonight. I feel is more spontaneous in the content of the lyrics. I feel this one is talking about hookups as well. But I feel it's talking like the other side of him, like as supportive as he can be and given as he may become, he also has this part that is very spontaneous. I feel that's what he's trying to say with these songs. This one, I like the fact that this sounds more techno, that is more upbeat, that the instruments are different, that it has auto-tune. This song is really good as well. Okay, yeah, this one I could really see myself dancing to this one. This is more techno. I love this song. This is really cool. This could be a single as well. So let's move into track number 10. This is Take Turns. Okay. Did he hook up with a guy? Is that what he's saying in this song? Okay, so sound, you know what this one reminds me of? I don't know if you remember T.I.O. from his first album. It sounds like that, like T.I.O. It sounds like it belongs to that album. This is what I'm saying. There are some songs like sound from his previous records. Probably he didn't put these songs in those records. It works because I love this rhythm. This is more pop, I feel. But the lyrics are kind of revealing. Did he hook up with a guy? Is that what he's saying? Let's see. Move like a man? Oh, yeah, probably he hooked up with a guy. From the beginning of the lyrics, it sounds like he's talking to a guy. It sounds like he's talking to the guy, telling him to go tell his girl or his girlfriend that he's been with another guy. Because he's talking too fast. This is what I'm saying. Go on then. What's your take? What's your take? Go and tell your girl what you touch. She can say others. No, she can take others. Don't tell me what you touch. Okay, so he's told someone that he's hooked. She can say we can one-on-one until the sun's up because they're closeted. Oh, he hooked up with a guy? I might be mistaken, but because of the lyrics, it sounds like that's what he's saying. That he's hooked up with this guy. He's telling him to go up front with the girl, and that they can take turns with the girl, like one night her, one night me. Okay. Love me like you'll break me. Will you do it if I promise that you will break me? Okay, yeah, this is toxic and this is drama, but it is a hookup, and probably it is with a guy. I think he's talking about a guy, and because of the rest of the lyrics that are talking about something that probably is going to be nothing more than that, but it is as toxic as it sounds. I think that's what it is. I like this song. I like the rhythm because this is pop as well. But like I'm saying, it doesn't sound recent. So if, let's say for instance that the song is old and that it belonged to the first record, he hooked up with a guy like a few years ago, and right now he's accepting what he is. He's changing, he's accepting changes, he's seeing them up front. Okay, yeah, probably he hooked up with a guy. I don't want to dance around this hurricane for too long. Yeah, something fast. Okay, a lot of guys are going to love this song. I hope the guy he hooked up is as pretty as him, because he's really pretty. Ridiculously pretty. Oh, track number 11. This is Blooming. I've been fighting my case and I've been doing just fine. Never pay no attention, I just live in my mind. Maybe I was my pick your card, which one you choosing? This is really like the core of changes. That's why it's called Blooming. Okay, yeah, this is the perfect example of what he's trying to say with the whole record. Now, he's not afraid of his shadow. He's not afraid of what he's done before. It's like he's accepting that he's evolving. So that's the reason for the change, accepting what he is and what he's done and take it for what it is, or for what it was. Blooming. Okay, yeah, this is really good. Is it dying or blooming? I like that, because that is perspective. So basically, is it dying or is it blooming? Which side you wanna see? Like the glass half full. Yeah, this is really good. The composure of the lyrics are amazing, because each one of the lyrics, they are saying something different, like in his personality, but they keep talking about the change that it's been happening rather frequently, and whether he's accepting that change or not, or seeing what the change is for. Yeah, what an incredible song. That could have been the very first one, the opening of the record. But if you're not understanding, or if you're not following what the lyrics are trying to say and the meaning of the whole thing, is the right position. Wow, this is really good. Okay, we're about to hit the end of this album, and there is not even one song I would skip from this album. Next one is track number 12. This is Like I Have You. Didn't ever know you like I know you. They can't look at you. They'll never have you. Take from my life, I'm okay. It's alright, I swear. Alright, this one is good because he's more confident than the rest of the songs. Here he's accepting the breakup and he is letting go. That's why he's saying that no matter what the other partner does, he will never have what he had with the girl. That's why he's saying you will only see angles, or the other way around, the girl will only see angles of him. So yeah, this is more confident. You see how it's going back to the same thing from the record: confidence, changes, and acceptance. Three, I would say, specific things out of this record. This one, it also sounds like the same rhythm, like I was talking about percussions. So this is really good. I know when it's right to let go. Okay. Yeah, this one is nice. This one I feel is very mature in its content, in what he's saying, that he's confident on what he's got. Basically, he's saying, no matter if you go, you will still be mine. Yeah, this one is really confident. I love this song. Jesus. Amazing. That's really good. There is another thing that is making this album work that I have to mention as well, is that I feel I mentioned this at the beginning. The songs are really short. Some of them are not even hitting the 3 minutes, and the ones that are higher than 3 minutes are 3 minutes and a half. You see what I'm saying about the time? Time is key in songs. The same thing that happens with films. A film is not supposed to be longer than an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and a half. And movies this time of days are like 3 hours. They're like a fucking week. They're boring as hell. It's the same with music. Music, the length of the song is key. You cannot make really long songs for the listener to actually linger to those songs. And these songs have the perfect length. So this is track number 13, Loving the Way I Do. Okay. Won't stop loving the way. From the sky, that place. Won't stop loving the way I do. Okay, there are too many things I like to mention about this song. His voice, these runs he's making at the beginning of the chorus are really good. And here's the thing, he has a really good voice. I love his vocals. I feel like even when his voice is not that big, he has a lot of control on what he has. On the previous one, he had a very deep sound, and here he has a really smooth one. This is more like him. The previous one is more worked out. I feel there's some sort of jazz on these songs, on the rhythm and on like blues that is coming out of the voice. But that is one of the good things about this song. The other thing is that this song is also about acceptance. That's why he's saying, I won't stop loving the way I do. He's not talking about someone specific. He is that needy, and he's not going to change it because he accepts what he is, and he accepts him for what he is. So, as needy as we look this from the outside, he's aware because he's knowingly saying these words. He's aware of what he is, and he's not willing to change it. It doesn't matter how many things he has to give up or how many changes are coming up front. He is not giving this up. Yeah, wow. Wow, this guy is amazing. The other thing I wanted to mention, there is like a rasp in his voice. Rasp is telling you that you are feeling the song. On the days of feeling. I belong here. I feel I'm alone. Leave it alone, I belong here. You see how aware he is of what he's become? Now, when you listen to the instruments are coming hard within a song that is very slow, but they're not staying that long. So that is like a good choice for everything that is happening with the song. This could be another single. Stop loving the way I feel I'm alone. I feel this album is so inspiring. on everything he's accepting, everything he is, everything he's saying yes and he didn't say yes before. Really good. All right, this is the one before last. This is track number 14, Breathe. All right, this one's good as well. What's the version that you need? You see? You see how given he is? And this one, it does sound like more pop as well. The thing about this one is that when he uses his head voice, I feel like that is one of the best attributes of his vocals. And it happened with one of the singles from his first album that it's called It's You. He has really good vocals on this one and they sound like this one as well. So yeah, I think he's playing around with a lot of things, loads. His vocals, instruments, production, lyrics. This album is really well thought out. This is amazing. Okay, this verse is something that has not happened within the record. This doesn't rhyme. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's impossible not to notice whenever you are singing and the lyrics do not rhyme. It's very noticeable. And that's what I'm saying. This album is so well worked out because this happening on the song before last, even if you notice it, is not something that you're going to feel that harsh because it's happening in the end and it's happening only once. Even when this is another verse from the whole song, it is noticeable that it doesn't rhyme. Yeah, I would love to hear him sing this live. This might be the toughest song out of the record to sing live because of the vocals. There are too many changes, there is too many playing with the vocals, chest voice, head voice, too much. Like I said, this one is like It's You. I'd love to hear this live. And here is the end of this album. This one's called Die For Me. I think this is single number 2. Let's get to it. Good times and bad times, I gave you my everything. Lost your face and that's what is the truth. Said you would die for me. Said you never let me go to it. Okay, yeah, this one sounds like pop, and it is good that this is a single. Now, this was a nasty break, telling someone that you know they're lying to your face. Said you go, I'm not gonna wait up here. Go ahead and stay out there. Those are the words you speak now. You told me you love me right now. Hear me now when I need you the most. Said you love me, where are you now? Yeah, I feel this song is talking more about growing. Like, even when you're angry about the relationship going this bad, still, you've grown through that relationship, but still, you gotta let go. So I think when they put it in their music, when they put it in lyrics, the vocals in this are very high as well, as you can notice. But I think it's because of the same thing of the emotion. So I feel that's the way they grow personally. When they put it in the song, when they let it out, it's like I'll move to the next step. So this is about growing. It's the same thing as the rest of the album. Oh, there's the leopard from the album cover. Wow. You can really hear the emotion in his voice in this one. This one might be really personal. Essentially, you're gonna grow up, another door is gonna open, and you will move on to what you were missing before. So maybe the saying that when one door closes, another open is really true. But this was an amazing album. This album is incredible. Like I said, they should have made more promotion for this album. This one, I would listen to it endlessly, each one of the songs, not because they coincide in its content or because there is a whole story and meaning as it was in the other records. It's just like the way this was worked out. I think it really makes you linger to the whole thing. So that's gonna be everything for this reaction video, guys. Remember to follow me on Twitter, subscribe if you like the channel. I'll see if I can make a reaction for each one of the singles out of this record. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye now.